dear students. Let us solve the next interesting problem. Go to the question number 44. The lines represented by the equation ax square plus 2bxy plus hy square equal to 0 are perpendicular if which of the following is correct. ನೋಡಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನ್, ಆ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು? ಸಿ ax square plus 2bxy plus hy square equal to 0. If this represents a pair of lines, ಅದು ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಾಗಿರಬೇಕು ಅದು ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, go through the important note here. So here ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0. It represents two coincident or parallel lines if h square is equal to ab. And it represents two perpendicular lines if a plus b is equal to 0. Okay. So if you observe the given equation ax square plus 2bxy plus hy square equal to 0. This is in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0, right? So in the place of a, we have capital A here. In the place of b, we have capital H here. See, we need to find out when the given two lines are perpendicular, what is the condition? So here, if two lines are perpendicular, then a plus b is equal to ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? 0 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು important note. Okay, so here, since this pair of lines has to be perpendicular, therefore a plus h must be equal to 0. ಯಾಕೆ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ a plus b equal to 0 ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಪರ್ಪೆಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಎರಡು ಲೈನ್ಸ್, ಆಯ್ತಾ? ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಎ ಅಂದರೆ ಕ್ಯಾಪಿಟಲ್ ಎ, ಬಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಚ್. ಸೊ ಎ ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಹೆಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಈಗ 0 ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ? Therefore, the required answer is option 1. A plus h is equal to 0. Okay. Welcome back, dear students. Let us solve the next question. So go through the question, read the question 45. If the slope of one of the lines represented by ax square minus 6xy plus y square equal to 0 is the square of the other, then the value of a is which of the following is correct? ನೋಡಿ, ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನು ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಎರಡು ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಬಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ಗೆ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಈಗ ಸಪೋಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪು m1 ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ m1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಲೈನ್, ಆಯಿತಾ? ದೆನ್ ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಆಫ್ ಎ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್. ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ lines ax square minus 6xy plus y square equal to 0. If you observe, this is in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0, right? So ಈ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ ಇದು? So let me consider the slope of first line or one of the lines as m1. Then the slope of other line will be m1 square. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಎರಡು ಲೈನಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ನಾನು m1 ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಲೈನ್ನ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ ಏನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ? ಅದರ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಅಂದರೆ m1 ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಸ್ಲೋಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೂ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಸರಿನಾ? Okay, see, for this line, this standard form of lines, sum of the slopes will be equal to minus 2h by b. You should remember this condition. So if the given equation of lines is in the form of ax square plus 2hxy plus by square equal to 0, then the sum of the slopes is equal to minus 2h by b. So sum of the slopes means m1 plus m1 square. This is equal to minus 2 into, here just compare this with the standard form. So here we have a is equal to a itself, 2h is equal to minus 6, therefore h is equal to we have minus 3, and b is equal to we have 1, right? So 2 into minus 3 divided by 1, which is equal to minus 2 into minus 3 is plus 6. Okay, therefore sum of the slopes is equal to we have plus 6. And this becomes m1 plus m1 square minus 6 equal to 0. So this can be written as m1 square plus m1 minus 6 equal to 0. Okay, so further, the product of the slopes will be equal to a by b. So product of the slope means m1 into m1 square, which is a by b. What is a? A itself, b is 1. Therefore m1 into m1 square, which is m1 cube is equal to a. Okay, now keep this aside as it is. Now solve this quadratic equation in terms of m1. So solve ಮಾಡಿ multiply ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ -6 ಬರಬೇಕು, add ಅಥವಾ subtract ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ +1 ಬರಬೇಕು. Which are the factors? 3 and -2. Okay, so this can be written as m1 square plus 3m1 minus 2m1 minus 6 is equal to 0. So from these two terms I will take m1 common. If I take m1 common, so I will be left with m1 here plus 3 minus, from these two if I take -2 common, so I will get m1 plus 3 equal to 0. Further, I can take m1 plus 3 common. So if I take m1 plus 3 common, so this becomes, so m1 plus 3 if I take common, so here I am left with m1 and here I am left with -2. So m1 minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so therefore m1 is equal to -3 and m1 is equal to 2. Okay, so we got two different values for m1. Okay, now let us substitute in this equation and try to find out the values of a. Okay, so we know a is equal to m1 cube. So if m1 is -3, then the value of a will be -3 whole cube, which is -27. Okay, so again further, if m1 is equal to 2, then a will be 2 cube, which is equal to 8. Therefore the values that a can take is a is equal to -27 or 8. Okay, -27 or 8. So look at the given options. So option 3 is the correct answer. So option 3, which is a is equal to, option 4 is the correct answer. Here we have 8, not 3. So therefore answer is option 4. Okay, welcome back dear students. Let us solve the question number 46. So go to the question. What is given? If the equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus 1 equal to 0 represents a pair of lines, then f square minus g square equal to 1, f square plus g square equal to 1, g square minus f square equal to 1, f square plus g square equal to 1 by 2. Which of the following is correct? See, if the equation x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus 1 equal to 0 represents a pair of lines, and ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಇಕ್ವೇಶನು ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ 4 ಆಪ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ವೆರಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ದಿಸ್. Okay, to solve this problem, here we need to go through an important note. So just go through the note. So ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represents a pair of lines. And ಇದು ಒಂದು pair of lines ನ represent ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, so condition ಏನಪ್ಪ? abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square equal to 0 ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ, ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಅ ಜನರಲ್ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಟ್ರೈಟ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಅದು ಪೇರ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಕಂಡೀಷನು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫೈ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಅಂದರೆ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square is equal to 0 ಆಗಿರಬೇಕು. Okay, so now look at the given equation of straight line. X square plus y square plus 2gx minus plus 2gx plus 2fy plus 1 equal to 0. So compare this with the standard form. Here what we have, a is equal to 1, b is equal to, here b is equal to coefficient of y square is 1, and we don't have 2h xy term, so therefore 2h is equal to 0, therefore h is equal to 0, and coefficient of 2g, okay, same, we have 2g na ide, 2f 2f ide, and c is equal to, we have 1. Okay, so therefore a is 1, b is 1, h is 0, and c is equal to 1. Okay, so now we have to check for this condition, then we get the required answer. See, idu general form of lines, how the equation of lines. So idu pair of lines na represent ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ condition ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus ch square is equal to 0 ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. So ಈಗ we got the values of a, b, c and h. So now let us substitute them in the condition. abc, 1 into 1 into 1 is 1, plus, so 2fgh, h is 0, therefore the term becomes 0, minus af square, a into f square, that is 1 into f square is f square itself, minus bg square, that is 1 into g square is minus g square, minus c into h square, 1 into h square is h is 0, right? So therefore this term get vanished, so therefore this is equal to 0. So now take these two terms to the RHS, that becomes plus f square plus g square, which is equal to, we have 1 here. Therefore f square plus g square is equal to 1 is the required condition, which is nothing but our second option. Okay, so therefore the required answer is option 2 is the answer, f square plus g square is equal to 1. Okay. Okay, let us solve the next question. So go through the question 47. If ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equal to 0 represents parallel lines, then which of the following is correct? See, this is the general equation of lines, straight lines. So here this represent parallel lines. ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ನ ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಏನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಹೆಚ್ ಎಫ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು ಬಿ ಜಿ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. ಯು ಶುಡ್ ರಿಮೆಂಬರ್ ದಿಸ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾಪಕ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಸೊ ಎ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2hxy ಪ್ಲಸ್ by ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2gx ಪ್ಲಸ್ 2fy ಪ್ಲಸ್ c equal to 0. It represents the pair of parallel lines if hf is equal to bg. So this is the required answer. You should remember this, okay, as a standard result. So with this problem we have solved almost all the questions of level 1. So now let us start level 2 problems. Okay, let us begin with the level 2 questions. Go through the first question in level 2. What is given? If t1 t2 t3 are distinct, then the points t1 comma 2a t1 plus at1 cube comma t2 comma 2a t2 plus at2 a2 cube and t3 comma 2a t3 plus at3 cube are collinear, then which of the following is correct? ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ t1 t2 t3 ಅನ್ನೋದು 3 ಡಿಫ್ರೆಂಟ್ ಅಥವಾ ಡಿಸ್ಟಿಂಕ್ಟ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಕೊಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೊ ಕೊಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೇನು? ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆರ್ ಕೊಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಲೈ ಆನ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೈನ್ ಅಂತ, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಈ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಕೊಲೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಈ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸು ಸೇಮ್ ಲೈನ್ ಮೇಲಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, then what is the condition for the collinearity of the given 3 points? So slope of AB is equal to slope of AC ಅಥವಾ slope of AB is equal to slope of BC ಅಂತಾನು ನೀವು ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ let us solve this problem. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಲೆಂತಿ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಲೆಟ್ ಮೀ ಕಾಲ್ ದ ಗಿವನ್ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಸ್ ABC. ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋ 3 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ABC ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. So since these 3 points are collinear, so these 3 points are collinear. So we know that 3 points are said to be collinear if they lie on the same line. ಹಾಗಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ slope of AB is equal to slope of BC ಆಗಿರುತ್ತಾ? So therefore slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Okay. And now, so we have the formula to find the slope of line joining two points because we know the coordinates of the points. So we can easily find out the slope of line joining AB and slope of line joining BC, and we substitute here. So let me consider this as equation 1. So first of all, so find out slope of AB. So we have the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So this is equal to, so consider this as x1 y1 and this point as x2 y2. So what is y2? 2a t2 plus a t2 cube minus of y1 is 2a t1 plus a t1 cube whole divided by t2 minus, sorry, x2 minus x1 is t2 minus t1. Okay, let me consider in the middle. So t2 minus t1. So therefore slope of AB is equal to, so simplify this, 2a t2 plus a t2 cube minus multiplies to these two terms, so minus 2a t1 minus a t1 cube divided by t2 minus t1. Okay, so now from these two terms I can take 2a common, and from these two terms I can take a common. So if I take 2a common, here we are left with t2 and here we are left with minus t1. So from these two terms I will take a common. If I take a common, I am left with 2t cube, sorry, t cube minus t2 cube minus t1 cube divided by what we have, t2 minus t1. This is equal to, so now we have to substitute the formula of a cube minus b cube here, so that we can take out t2 minus t1 and we can cancel out here from the numerator and denominator. So 2a into t2 minus t1 plus a into, so t2 cube minus t1 cube is in the form of a cube minus b cube. So we know the formula for a cube minus b cube, which is a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. Okay, so let me substitute that formula here. That is t2 minus t1 into t2 square plus t1 t2 plus t1 square whole divided by t2 minus t1. So now here we have t2 minus t1, here we have t2 minus t1. From these two terms I can take out t2 minus t1. Here we have sum of two terms in the numerator. Okay, don't get confused. Here we have product. So this complete term is a single term. Okay, so from these two terms we can take out t2 minus t1 common factor. So from the numerator and denominator it get cancels. So t2 minus t1 get cancels. Now we are left with, so therefore slope of AB we are left with, so what we are left with, so if I take t2 minus, so directly I will write down because already we have cancelled t2 minus t1 from the numerator as well as denominator. So what we are left with, so we are left with 2a plus a into t square, sorry, t2 square plus t1 t2 plus t1 square. So this is the slope of the line joining AB. In the same way, let us find out the slope of line joining BC. So slope of BC is equal to, now this point becomes x1 y1 and this becomes x2 y2. Okay, so this is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So what is y2 here? Y2 is 2at3 plus at3 cube minus y1 ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇದ್ದಾಗ ಎರಡಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಒಂದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ ಬ್ರಾಕೆಟ್ ಹಾಕಬೇಕು, ಹೌದಾ? ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದಟ್ ಮೈನಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಟು ಆಲ್ ದ ಟರ್ಮ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಮೈನಸ್ ಆಫ್ 2a t2 plus a2 t cube divided by x2 minus x1 is t3 minus t2. Okay, so in the same way, if I simplify this also, I will going to get 2a plus a into t3 square plus t2 square plus t2 t3 ಅಥವಾ t2 t3 plus t2 square. Okay, so try to simplify this as we did earlier in the case of slope of AB. ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಾ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀನಿ. So simplify ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇ ತರನೇ you will get this one. Therefore slope of AB is equal to slope of BC. Now let us substitute these two values in equation 1. Therefore equation 1 implies, so let me substitute in equation 1. Therefore slope of AB is this. So what we have got, slope of AB, which is 2a plus a into t2 square plus this is t1 t2 plus t1 square, t2 square plus t1 t2 plus t1 square. This is equal to what we have obtained for slope of BC. This is 2a plus a into t3 square plus t2 t3 plus t2 square. Okay, so ready, 2a get cancelled because if this goes to that side, that becomes minus 2a. 2a minus 2a becomes 0. So now we are left with a into t2 square plus t1 t2 plus t1 square is equal to a into t3 square plus t2 t3 plus t2 square. Okay, again a by a get cancelled on both sides. What we are left with, t2 square plus t1 t2 plus t1 square is equal to t3 square plus t2 t3 plus t2 square. So here t2 square get cancels. So now let me take this term to LHS and this term to RHS. So if I take t3 square to the LHS, so we get minus t3 square is equal to, so here I have t2 t3, this becomes minus t1 t2. From this is in the form of a square minus b square. What is a square minus b square? A plus b into a minus b. Therefore this becomes t1 plus t3 into t1 minus t3. This is equal to, from these two I will take out t2, so this becomes t3 minus t1. So let me consider minus t2 common. If I take minus t2 common, positive term becomes negative, negative term become positive. So this term will become positive, t1 minus this term will become negative. So if you observe t1 minus t1 minus t3 get cancelled on both sides. Therefore what we are left with, t1 plus t3. So here minus t2, if you take this to the LHS, that becomes plus t2, which is equal to 0. Therefore finally t1 plus t2 plus t3 is equal to 0 is the required answer, which is nothing but our first option. Okay, answer is option 1, t1 plus t2 plus t3 is equal to 0. Hope you have understood this. This seems bit lengthy, but simple ಇದೆ. So try ಮಾಡಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ. Okay. Okay, let us go through the next question. Question number 49. Go through it. The locus of the midpoint of portion of the line x cos alpha plus y sin alpha equal to p, which is intercepted between the axis is. ನೋಡಿ, ಈ ಲೈನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಇದು ಇಂಟರ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಇದೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ದಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೀಟ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವೈ ಆಕ್ಸಿಸ್ ಅಟ್ ಸಮ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್. ಸೊ ಆ ಲೈನ್ ಪೋರ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಲೋಕಸ್ ಅಥವಾ ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ನಾವು ಈಗ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆಯಾ? ಸೊ ಅದರ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು we have to find out the equation of that midpoint. Okay, I mean equation of that midpoint ಅಂದ್ರೆ the path traced by that midpoint ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. locus of the midpoint means ಆ ಮಿಡ್ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಮೂವ್ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದೇನು ಪಾತ್ನ ಟ್ರೇಸ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಅದು ಏನು, ಅದು ಈಕ್ವೇಶನ್ ಏನು, ಅದನ್ನ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ವೆರಿ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಲೆಟ್ us solve this. Okay, see, this is the given equation of straight line which intercepts with the coordinate axis. Okay, so ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ first of all, we need to find out the points at which this line meets x-axis and y-axis. So to find the point at which this line meets x-axis, you have to put y equal to 0 in the equation of line. Put y equal to 0, you will get x cos alpha equal to p. Therefore, x is equal to p by cos alpha. Okay, so therefore x equal to p by cos alpha. So this I will consider as 1 by cos alpha is nothing but secant alpha, so p secant alpha. Therefore this coordinates of this point are p secant alpha comma 0. Okay, so in the same way, to find out the point where the line meets the y-axis, put x equal to 0. Okay, if you put x equal to 0, so if you put x equal to 0, you will get this point. So x equal to 0 substitute ಮಾಡಿ 0 plus y sin alpha equal to p. Andre, therefore y sin alpha is equal to, this becomes p. Therefore y is equal to p by sin alpha. So y equal to p by sin alpha andre idana p into what is 1 by sin alpha? This is cosecant alpha. Okay, so p cosecant alpha. Therefore the coordinates of this point are 0 comma p cosecant alpha. Okay, so now let me find out the midpoint of this line. Okay, midpoint ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? Formula x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y2 by 2. By using that, coordinates of the midpoint will be 0 plus p secant alpha by 2, that is p secant alpha by 2 comma p cosecant alpha plus 0 by 2 is a p cosecant alpha by 2. Okay, so this is the coordinates of the midpoint of the line. Clear? Okay, so now we have to find the locus of this point. ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮೂವ್ ಆದಾಗ ಯಾವ ಇಕ್ವೇಷನ್ ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವ ಕರ್ವ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್ therefore the midpoint I will consider or assume this as x comma y. So therefore x is equal to what we have, p secant alpha by 2 comma y is equal to p cosecant alpha by 2, right? ಸೊ ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, 2x ಆಯಿತಾ. 2x is equal to p secant alphaನ 1 by cos alpha ಬರಿಬೋದಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈಗ ಕಾಸ್ ಆಲ್ಫಾನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ತಾನಿ, 2xನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ತೊಗೊಬನ್ನಿ. therefore cos alpha is equal to p by 2x comma, so 2y is equal to p cosecant alpha we have. So cosecant alphaನ 1 by sin alpha ಬರಿಬೋದಾ. So therefore sin alpha is equal to p divided by 2y. Okay, now to find out the required locus of the point, midpoint, so let me square and add these two equations. Squaring and adding equations 1 and 2. Okay, so squaring and adding equations 1 or 2, what you will get? Cos square alpha plus sin square alpha is equal to p square by 2x whole square and 4x square plus p square by 4y square. Okay, so therefore see, what is cos square alpha plus sin square alpha? This is equal to 1. This is equal to p square by 4x square plus p square by 4y square. Okay, so now what is the LCM for 4x square and 4y square? So 4x square into y square is the LCM. So here we have 1. So ಇಲ್ಲಿ 4x square x square 4x square cancel ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. y square into p square is p square y square plus 4y square get cancelled. I will left with x square, p square x square. Okay, so therefore 4x square y square into 1 is 4x square y square. From these two I will take out p square common. So x square plus y square. Therefore 4x square y square is equal to p square into x square plus y square is the required locus of the midpoint of the line which makes x intercept and y intercept. Okay, therefore the required answer is option 4 is the required answer. Okay, so I hope you have understood this problem. So if you have any doubts, you can clarify. Okay, thank you all of you.